Alright guys, back again, Kevin here, MTG to go, Blue Shell Gaming. We got a booster box. We're gonna open it right now. Are you ready? Let's go. So, this is one of the two booster boxes I have. I only pre-ordered one, and I pre-ordered it with the fat pack that my wife pre-ordered for me. Because there was a $10 discount when you pre-ordered them together. So I was like, well, I'm gonna get a booster box anyways, might as well save 10 bucks. So that's what I did. And if I am right, if I believe I'm right as I believe, this is the box that I pre-ordered. Because then after I got there to do my, pick up my pre-order and my fat pack and all that stuff, I bought some of those the extra pre-release kits. I ended up trading the shop an old expedition I had from Battle for Zendikar that I won in a fat pack, or won in a pack war with some guy. Me and in pack war, he pulled the expedition. I had more converted mana cost, so I won the expedition in the pack war. He was really sad inside, but I traded it for a booster box of Oath because it gives me another chance at another expedition, or cards that I'm actually going to play, since I won't play an expedition. So let's get right into it. I know the lighting's not great, it's a little dark, but I'm in my garage trying to get this going for you guys, so let's see how we do in our booster box. Alright. I'm just going to go straight to the uncommons, stopping only for wastes and lined reinforces. Reaver Drone, Void Grafter, and a Reality Smasher. That's our first rare. Swamp Knight. And then, yeah, we're gonna do a count, see how many we get. Wastes. I got a foil waste in my fat pack. If that video is already posted, you should check that one out. Oh, I saw foil back there. I hate the way I do this because I end up sliding the cards too far and getting... Alright, this is not in the right spot. There we go. Alright, Kazul's Tool Collector, Embodiment of Insight, Wall of Resurgent. This card is just so good. I just smashed face with it and sealed. A Munda's Vanguard and an Eldrazi Aggressor foil. Plains and a Zombie. Yeah, I mean, an 06 wall is just stupid good anyways, but when it comes in with a 3/3 land at the same time, I mean, you're just getting 9/3 or 3/9 for like 3 mana or something stupid like that. And it was just beater wastes. Nope, that was an uncommon we took. Alright, Essence Depleter, Press into Service, Reflector Mage is good, and a Sifter of the Skulls, and a Deceiver of Form, a foil rare. Very nice. This was my promo card in my second pre-release, so I have a foil promo Deceiver of Form. Now I have a regular foil Deceiver of Form. Very nice. We're going to put that guy with our rares. So, 2 colorless rares, a white and a black so far. Will we get some Plainswalkers? Will we get some Hedron alignments? Ooh, we want those Hedron alignments, right, guys? If you don't know what I'm talking about, you will, because I'm guaranteed I'll get one. It's not good. Birthing Hope, Wall of Resurgence, Flare Drone, another Kozilek. I love it. Not to spoil my fat pack video if you haven't watched it, but that was the first card I pulled out of a pack. And alright guys, sorry about that. My phone rang and everything went crazy, so if the camera angle looks off, I spliced this in because my recording stopped and I got to restart it. But we're still here. We're still opening packs. I think we just pulled Kozilek. We sure did. And those are uncommons. And we're off to the next pack. All right. The world didn't end, but the phone did ring. So, emergency at work again. But I don't have to go to work. Just had to deal with some work stuff. When you own a shop that deals with stuff, you got to deal with stuff. That's kind of how that goes. All right. Pyromancer's Assault, Bonds of Mortality, Thought Harvester, and an Endbringer. So many Eldrazi in this set. So many. All right. I think Endbringer is good though. Yeah. Definitely unlimited bomb. Definitely first pickable. One of the things I really like about the colorless is if you first pick a colorless card, you're not pushing yourself into a specific color right away, and you're leaving yourself open for options for your next card, your next pulls. Make a Stand, Grasp of Darkness. Okay, this card was so good in limited. Great card. Baloth Pup, and an Oath of Nissa. Ooh, I think we got a foil back there. Oath of Nissa, I think, is one of the best, or is the best, I should say. Oath, just so cheap. Anytime you get to dig through your cards is always fun, always good to do. And it's so versatile with creature, land, or planeswalker. I mean, other than, instants and sorceries, you're pulling pretty much anything you want out of your deck for 1 mana. So good. Plus the way you can spend mana. I mean, you'd play a green deck and you could put any planeswalkers you want in it. So, great card. Let's see what our foil is. A Hedron Crawler. Not a bad little weird card. I had a lot of fun with it in limited or in sealed. Using it to tap for colorless mana. I didn't even put it up with the creatures. Like, I got my creatures up here. I had it like back here in the corner like an enchantment. Just wasn't using it for anything except for colorless mana. I think I actually chump blocked with it one time and let it die because I had already gotten colorless creatures out that I wanted, or I had another source of colorless mana and I just didn't want to take that damage, and I didn't want any of my other creatures to die. So the Kitness Cloak, Weapons Trainer, Nissa's Judgment, and a mythic. It is our General Tazri. This one, they're talking a lot about this for EDH because of the 5 colors. Getting to play 5 color EDH. We should be doing something different here and putting our mythics off here and get a mythic count as well. And Island Scion. Sorry guys for the cough, man. I need to, should have, while my video was stopped, gone and got some water. Because I am sweating, I'm in a hurry, trying to open these packs. Gotta get to F&M. Don't know if I'm gonna draft tonight or if I'm gonna play Cyclone Sire. I haven't built a new deck with any of the new cards yet, Visions of Brutality, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Relentless Hunter and the Sylvan Advocate. I really feel like this card is gonna do some damage in Standard. 2 mana, 2/3 with Vigilance is just good, no matter what. I mean, just good. So good. And then when you get to 6 lands, it gets, becomes a 4/5. I mean, what? Are you kidding me? And then it also, if you're playing man lands or your Awakening lands, then those lands get Vigilance too. No, those lands get a +2/+2. So, just so good. Such a good card. And it's definitely going to see some play. It all depends on where green sits. And I think we got a lot of good green cards in Oath, but the BFZ green was so bad that I think it might have hurt green altogether. Tranquil Expanse, Make a Stand, Ruin in Their Wake, and a Stone Haven Outfitter. We'll see if equipment becomes a thing or not, and that's going to really determine if that card's even played. A 2/2 for 2 is always good, but that ability, having to have a creature that's equipped, but you get the +1/+1, you get to draw a card when they die. There's a lot of good things about it, but equipment has to be a thing. So, Embodiment of Insight, Spatial Contortion, Mind Melter, and a Fall of the Titans. Swamp Scion. So far we got 2 mythics, we got we got a foil rare and 2 regular rares, and only 2 wastes. I think I pulled 5 wastes out of that fat pack, and we're a lot deeper into this box than a fat pack's worth. So it's kind of hit and miss on packs that have wastes, I guess. Cinder Barons, Reflector Mage, Iona's Blessing, and a Call the Gatewatch. Call the Gatewatch is, I think it's good. It's a good way to have 1 or 2 expensive planeswalkers in your deck that you don't want to have, you know, 4 of, and on command, you know, like Gideon, you got 4-drop Gideon, you know, 3-drop Call the Gatewatch, and then next turn play Gideon. You know, if you can't afford 4 Gideons, you put, you know, 4 of these and a Gideon in, and there you go. Meandering River, Malakir Soothsayer, Warping Whale, and a Thought Knot Seer. This is a really good card. My son pulled one in the second pre-release we did. He played, that was his foil promo, and he just tore some good stuff out of people's hands with that card. It's so much worth, it's so worth getting to pull the best card out of their hand, and then even if they get to draw a card later, they're not always going to get to draw you know, that same card, a card of that same quality. So plus a 4/4 for 4. I mean, say what? All right, Timber Gorge, Flaying Tendrils. This was a great removal spell for limited. Reflector Mage, and an Eldrazi Displacer. I think, I don't think for this week, but I think for next week I'm going to be brewing up a Displacer infinite combo deck where I can run Displacers and do aristocrat-y things and blink in creatures with tokens and do an infinite mill with the Brood Monitor, or an infinite, you know, drain with the Zulaport and the Brood Monitor. And I think it'll be a funny deck to build. I have a feeling it'll be an easy answer for it. So I want to play with it and then see how it does. Meandering River, Prophet of Distortion, Bonds of Mortality, and a Wandering Fumarole. Red Blue Manland is a cool manland, just because I like red blue. There's no other, I mean, there's, you know, the red blue Painland from Origins and this one, and there's no other really good red blue land except for the one that, like, you gain a life but it comes in tapped. I know this comes in tapped, but it's a manland and you can switch the power and toughness on command. I just like it. I like it. I'd love a red blue fetch land. I don't know, that just seems crazy to me though, a red blue fetch land. Tranquil Expanse, I think it would be the most expensive fetch land ever. Relief Captain, I know there is one from the older sets, but I mean, in standard, it'd be nuts. Stoneforge Acolyte, and an Eldrazi Mimic. I had an Eldrazi Mimic in my first pre-release pool, and I dropped like Eldrazi, which one was it? It was the 8/9 guy with Trample. Dropped him in, Mimic was out. It's like having haste, because it comes in, this becomes an 8/9, you attack for 8, and then on the next turn, if they haven't killed this or removed it, or your other one, then you're attacking, oh no, it's just for the turn, huh? Well, then you're attacking with your other one, if they didn't kill your big guy, then your big guy is attacking for it, so you get back-to-back turns with big guys attacking. So, Sea Guardian, Tranquil Expanse, Step Glider, it feels like I got a foil, Zendikar, Resurgent, don't think that's going to get much play. Ooh, a foil Swamp. I like foil lands, and my favorite Swamp. That's my favorite Swamp right there. Alright, so only 2 mythics so far. Can we get a Nissa or a Chandra or something like that? Remains to be seen. And let's see. Submerged Boneyard. Visions of Brutality. Void Shatter. And a Goblin Dark Dwellers. I got the buy box promo with this box too. So don't know if that's going to see much play. I mean, the ability to cast a 3-mana spell from the graveyard is great, but just 5 mana double red for a 4/4 menace, it's just, it doesn't seem fast enough, especially for red. I mean, red's one of those colors that just wants to move. Oh, I saw a foil. Alright, Pyromancer's Assault, Seed Guardian, Unity of Purpose, and a Deep Fathom Skulker, and an Essence Depleter foil. Go, Scion, go. So, Kozilek's Return is our best pull so far, but we're going to have to do a lot more to make this box worth it. A Reckless Bushwhacker, Harvester Troll, Press into Service, and Captain's Claws. Plains Scion. Because, yeah, the Foil Deceiver form might be worth something, and I know Oath of Nissa is like $7 or $8, which is crazy for enchantment like that, but it is the best of the oaths, so it does deserve some respect. Grasp of Darkness, Relentless Hunter, Flaying Tendrils, and an Ruins of Oran Reef. That is our first rare land. I got a bunch of those in my pre-release kits. It felt like they were all filled with rare lands. I was like, I need rare creatures that I can attack with, and you're giving me rare lands that I have to tap for colorless mana, but when you don't have any colorless creatures, because they're all in the rare slot, and I got a land instead, kinda hosed. Immolating Glare, Havoc Sower, Nether Stormcaster Mage. I'm going to keep that aside because I need those, and the Sifter of the Skulls. I feel like I've been seeing a lot of those. A lot of sifters. Like Skull Sifting. Expedite. Alright. Prophet of Distortion. Reckless Bushwhacker, Havoc Sower, and another Deceiver form. Foils and non-foils for all. What else are we going to do? What else are we going to get? Where's my other mythics at? We still got, now we're more than halfway through this box, and we're only 2 mythics in. So, and Prophet of Distortion, Strider Harness, this guy, and, oh, Vile Redeemer, and a foil Blinding Drone. That just was like super shiny in my face. I was like, woo! But it's just a blinding drone. It was blinding me with its foilness. Alright, last pack in the middle row, and then we have the left row left. You know, the last pack of the middle row is where I always reach into and take my packs from. So I take the bottom, the very bottom middle, and the one above it, and then I'll usually go to the sides from there. But let's see what I would have gotten. Very bottom pack if I was just taking one pack out. Relief Captain, Essence Depleter, Gift of Tusks, and Bearer of Silence. No wonder I get nothing good out of my packs. I'm just kidding. It's just kind of one of those things. People get used to pulling their packs from one spot. I see a lot of people now that tell the guy behind the counter to pick their pack out for them, because I think we get into this habit of we grab from the same spot over and over, and if we have somebody else do it, then they're going to make it more random, and then something else might happen. Rolling Waters, Kitness Cloak, and this is Judgment. I think I got a foil. No foil. Drana's Chosen. Superstitions like that, though, you want somebody else to grab your pack so that the randomness of them getting it will defeat your psychological evaluation of where the cards may lie. And I don't know. I'm just talking. I don't know if I know what I'm saying, but you know what I'm talking about. Always a containment membrane behind a waist. I'm telling you, it's a trap. Strider Harness, Devour in Flames, Gift of Tusk. I feel like we just saw this pack. And Call the Gatewatch. Different rare, though. Man, just wasn't the same 3 cards. Yeah. Have to rewind that and see. This is a small set, though. I mean, I'm not surprised that I've already seen, what, 2, 3 duplicate rares. The set feels so small. It feels like... and I'm going to say this ahead of time, this is release day, and I'm going to say this right now. I feel like I'm going to be sick of opening these packs way sooner than I was with BFC. Yeah. So, Cyclone Sire, Flaring Drone, Malakir Soothsayer. Hey, there's our Hedron alignment. We knew we'd get one. It's not a foil Hedron alignment, though. I want a foil one. Just kidding. Now that we got that garbage out of our system, now we get to the mythics, right? We had to get that out of our system at some point. We knew a Hedron alignment was coming. Small set. Allied Reinforcements. There's Stormcaster Mage. We won't put that guy aside. Tears of Valakut and a Hissing Quagmire. That's only our second manland. Surprised we haven't seen more of those. Those are usually ones I see in duplicates when opening lots of packs. But let's not start asking for those instead of our mythics. Alright. And we got a Roiling Waters, Embodiment of Fury, Baloth Knoll, and a Sphinx of the Final Word. There's our mythic. That's not the one we want, though. We got the best mythic and the worst mythic. And an in-between mythic. Fiddle Tazri is going to be played in something, most likely EDH. And the problem with a card that's played heavily in EDH is you only need one of them. So people aren't buying playsets of General Tazri. So that makes it not gain value as high because people aren't running more than one. Walker of the Wastes, Thought Harvester, Step Glider, and a Matter Reshaper. And a Plains on a Scion. Plains Scion. Alright. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more packs. 6 more packs. Let's go. I think we're doing the next box, just the spice. I want to just go straight to the rare. No more of this hiding behind commons and uncommons. Cliffhaven Vampire, Unity of Purpose, Weapons Trainer, and a Dread Defiler. Dread Defiler, Swamp, and card. Swamp and card. Alright. Last 5 packs. Let's get something here. Meandering River, Grip of the Royal, Tears of Valakut. Oh, don't tell me it's another Hedron alignment. Oh, Oath of Jace. There we go. That's a good card. Let's see, what do we have so far? We have Nissa and Jace only oaths. Yeah. Well, let's just get a Nissa to go with our Nissa oath, right? Pull the Jace out of this pack. I think something would be wrong with the cards. So we got a Null Caller, Cinder Barons. Oh, I saw foil back there. Iona's Blessing, and a Corrupted Crossroads. I got fooled by this card. Pay 1 life and add 1 color to your mana pool. Only to spend on Devoid. And a Dazzling Reflection foil. Good card in limited if you're going with a a Devoid strategy. Not bad for standard either if you need that colorless mana and you want to be able to cast spells, fixing for colors and pay a life and get a fix. Oh, it's red, it's red, it's red. Is it? Oh. Harvester Troll, Stormcaster Mage, Devouring Flames, Eldrazi Obligator. I saw red and I was hoping for a Chandra. A Chandra. We're going to say it with an accent. We'll say Chandra. Alright, last 2 packs. Expedite. Let's make this expeditedly. Say that in the whatever way. Coastal Patrol Collector, Modals with Eldrazi, Ruin Etherwig, and a Seagate Wreckage. We're getting all the rare lands now at the end of the box because we complained about not getting them. Last pack. While I'm opening this last pack, just to make this video even faster, I'm going to say please like, subscribe, keep your eyes peeled for more box and pack openings. I'd like to start doing some deck techs. I'd like to start doing some first-person view drafts, something like that. I don't know. We'll see what I can do. Leave comments below. Let me know what you'd like to see. Let me know if you hate me and you don't want to ever see me again. I don't care. I just want to know what you think. Relief Captain, Essence Depleter, last one by Love Pup to the Kozilek, the Great Distortion. I was looking at this pile over here going, I only have 3 mythics, and I'm guaranteed 4 to 5. Last pack, we pull Big Daddy Kozilek. Wasn't the greatest booster box I've ever opened, but the 2 most valuable rares, or mythics in the set. A foil rare in the Deceiver form, which is actually a really good card to get in foil. All the rest of my foils were kind of meh, except for my foil Swamp. I like foil Swamps. And, not a lot of junk. Just, some decent cards, some good stuff, some stuff I'm going to play. And then Big Daddy Kozilek and his return. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button. It really lets me know that you care. Later.